The Tragic Story of Pocahontas, written by Deloso.
Born Aminute, better known by the nickname Pocahontas, she was a daughter of Powhatan, the powerful chief of the Powhatan Confederacy, an alliance of tribes in present-day Virginia. Pocahontas was raised in the wilderness, surrounded by the customs of her people, and had a strong affinity for nature and the earth. In 1607, English colonists entered the New World and founded Jamestown, the first lasting English colony in America. Conflict between the native Powhatan Confederacy and the foreign settlers was a certainty, and before long the two societies were on a collision course. Pocahontas, being young and inquisitive, saw the arrival of the strangers and their strange ways. Popular legend has it that Pocahontas rescued Captain John Smith, an Englishman who had been captured by her father's tribe. The legend has been dramatized over time, but historians question its validity. Whether or not the rescue was literal or rather a tall tale, this marked the start of Pocahontas' connection with the English colonists. Although the English and the Powhatans were on the brink of war, Pocahontas played an essential role in bridging the two nations. She created peace by offering the settlers essential supplies for trade in return. Pocahontas' moves made her a very useful mediator, although her own loyalty was eventually put to the test as the battles between the settlers and the tribes grew more intense. In 1613, Pocahontas was taken prisoner by the English during a trade attempt. She was brought to Jamestown and kept captive there, where she was compelled to live the English way. Her marriage to John Rolfe and her conversion to Christianity, and renaming to Rebecca, signified her new status as a symbol of English triumph over the indigenous people. Pocahontas' marriage to John Rolfe, an English tobacco planter, was political and personal sacrifice. Although it created peace between the Powhatan Indians and the English colonists, it required Pocahontas to sacrifice her identity and affinity with her people. Even in their affection, Pocahontas was always divided between two worlds, existing in the knowledge that her native world was slowly being taken from her again. Pocahontas died in 1631 at the age of 21 in England, many miles from her native world. She died of an illness, such as pneumonia or tuberculosis, but her death was the sad conclusion to a life that had been compelled to reconcile two worlds. Pocahontas was buried in St. George's Church in Gravesend, England. A long way from her birthplace in Virginia, Pocahontas' legacy remains complicated. She is often portrayed as a symbol of peaceful reconciliation between Native Americans and English settlers. But her life also represents the painful clash of cultures and the loss of indigenous identity. Though history has idealized her narrative, the reality of Pocahontas' life was one of sacrifice, forced assimilation, and tragic separation from her people. If you desire more legends and mystery stories, please subscribe to MixD, and don't forget to follow and hit the like button.